stone more than any other stone. Why is that? Gives me lineup so I can know where this guy is, along with the stun, somehow. skylen almost manages to make it work. In fact, he does. Stunned up, DeepMans spamming. He's going to do so much more. And it looks like
with Digital Athletics seeing a push out of Masic, this is borderline psychotic. It could be the spike that he drops, but there's two players coming late around this corner, already taking down Bati. He's going to make his way to short. They know the op is there. Oh, look, the player on site, the one that dropped the op now down. It's only going to be a Sheriff in play for skylen. This has gone from bad to worse for this squad as they keep on losing players. And the last one alive is a flanker who is being watched for this whole time. Fizzy just got an alarm bot back online, and I was worried maybe. And then he shrouded steps. So if there's a player up close, he thinks that guy has gone down short, but you're not really sure. You have to guess. And up in that corner, you don't see a lot of players playing. That's why he was able to find a last kill in the previous round. You know, the paranoia goes down on long. He had been sat there on A the whole time. So he had this super late flank, essentially. Nicely handled on those fights on mid. Left to a 2v4, a 1v4. And with it being the operator in play, and no shields, I think this one might just be over before it begins.
Yeah, yet to really have the impact that he would have desired. Being able to lock down that A site has been helpful, but it's weird because he's been able to basically get deep control over on A, and yet at the same time, they had no one on B. So it was just peculiar. They still basically dedicated players there to support him, even with that position on lock with the operator, and now it just comes down to him trying to hold on to it, paranoia even being thrown through to Tomaszy on the other side.
They're taking, even economically, they're just not worthwhile. And, okay, Ruxic, I like the plan, but he's been taken down as well.
Attack side Odin spamming through the smoke.
Sometimes you need it, Tom. Sometimes you need it. And on this map especially, so much you can do with that attack side Odin. Spraying through B, catching them in the laneway, skylen down. Just taking Tomaszy, and I mean, how much more can he find?
How much more does he have to find before he uses Rolling Thunder? Because they've been very happy to use ults in their eco rounds. This one, again, would be audacious, but this team always seems to be audacious. That's been their main characteristic.
I think they know if that Rolling Thunder's coming in, it has to be on long. These players will be far back. They'll see the ults in play.
Look at DaviH. This round's done. There's absolutely... They have actually used it.
What?
They've thrown it in so late in the round. There's still a player behind them as well. They just don't seem to mind throwing this ult in at any moment. The time is seemingly gone, but even still, they make things incredibly costly for their opponents. A dash forward and Odin just spamming.
Rolling Thunder.
A lot of ults being thrown in. Again, right off the rip. skylen's done well. In fact, so is his teammate Ruxic. He's going to be able to TP out of there. Oh, yeah, dodging the second one. It is going to be a kill onto him, but they've lost so much in response. A nice shot, finally. Masic starts to turn up to the table. Flash, even going to give him the angle. Surely this is his? No, never mind. Okay.
Reposition. He doubted himself on the pixel angle. Reposition just... taking cacan. And no, it means taking DeepMans.
Where is DeepMans looking?
There was timing there for a second where cacan wasn't covering it, but we're back reset.
Standing ahead.
30 seconds left.
Definitely know where he is now. DeepMans ready. Teammate alongside him. This has to be an absolute miracle play to any hope in hell. Just spamming the utility through to try and chip away at a couple of players, but with the time left, it would have to be the ultimate miracle play. And it's
lots of ultis to play with.
He's about to find out a fair bit of it. Is he going to try and dash past him? He is! They use the paranoia as well. Just completely countering that. One man's been spotted. He just sits in the corner hoping to go unnoticed. And Tomaszy, alongside some good util from his teammates, have opened this site up with relative ease.
I know, that was kind of crazy. Looks like he's in some sort of a parkour course, swinging around the site, dash in, updrafts and everything used. Really nice stuff. With Tomaszy down, look, maybe there's a chance here for the defensive side. But there's nothing to help them get back in all too much. 2 flashes to work with here for skylen. Doesn't manage to blind DaviH down below.
They've used a lockdown as well. I think this has to be the save at this point. You've still got the operator in hand. One player trapped towards the heavens. And in fact, Saw have already started to go on the hunt. A free kill at least on one, skylen, and I don't know if the other players are actually going to continue to push this. The economy definitely took a hit in some of the prior rounds, and, well, Addicted was too far forward to actually escape the spike anyway. They're actually going to go doubling up here. Oh, actually, they've dedicated back into the site. Maybe just rotating that third player over. DeepMans is going to open things up. The entry now gone, but DeepMans is so desperately blind on the other side. And skylen's going to go out as well. It seems like a change of strategy midway through the round. And oh, it's hurt them.
Yeah, the reward was found for sure. Defender, KJ Old coming through. Shock Dart on the way. How much do they have to destroy that? And have they landed? Yes, they have. Spot on, as they can now hold their ground. And maybe Digital Athletics would think about falling back, but look at DaviH. Their fallback would be right into the hands of their opponents. They've caught him, though. cacan does well to deal with him. Disaster averted for now. Ruxic able to catch one. Paranoia out. It's actually caught addicted, but he still wins the duel. And he's left alone. This round could be over already, but thanks to that duel earlier on, it's still up for grabs. 13 HP left on cacan. One shot needed. And in fact, the same. They're neck and neck at 13, but no time left.
Tomaszy looking to lead the charge. He's been sublime when it comes to the entries on this side of the map. And well, he's bypassed a couple of the players. One still sat in the corner that he hasn't seen. That's a gun. In fact, DeepMans now comes up with another. Somehow, this has begun to look doable again with just pistols. I don't know how they managed to pull these rounds off, but oh, you can never doubt this side at any moment. You can never believe.
It's where they've all gone down. It's where they all will, by the looks of things.
Quite a lot of players in the late stage.
Oh, the Paranoia's caught him. That's going to slow Tomaszy down quite a bit. Still able to find a kill on the side turn for more. Beautiful stuff. The third kill up for grabs. Now down to the rifle. The space is well and truly being bought.
They're going to flawless this round.
30 seconds left.
There we go. At least it's not flawless, but yeah, it really doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, I don't know what you mean, Tom. I predicted this. I knew it was coming.
Did.
We all knew. Everyone else knew, just not you.
Okay. Yep, and then
7-4 up. Off your feet. About as good as it gets. Certainly the best half we've seen from them so far, all things considered. And now they start to move their way in towards this A site once more.
That was their own rolling thunder. A lot of their players have been tagged up by this, but it doesn't seem to matter. Masic with his Marshall, they haven't cleared short. It's something that Tomaszy does in the majority of rounds, but not this time. Ruxic stepping up, big players blind, but they haven't spotted out addicted. And now, well, Ruxic basically has to ace this one to bring it home. First kill goes his way. He's been fantastic in these clutches. Almost kills off that first player. Knows where the other is, but flanking from behind. See if he can get anything on the entry. He's done a decent amount of damage, but this is where that flank comes through. And actually, the flank is no longer being watched. It was initially by cacan, and well, eventually Ruxic is going to spot almost every single member. They know there's a man above.
You want to push spawn here. But the spike's planted for long, for short. You got to keep that control somehow, so it's a crossfire setup. cacan has to be able to hold his ground. Has to be able to hold strong on this. They're clearing short as we speak, but they don't expect him to be this close. That's not a good fight. And with that, the spike can now be defused. It prompts the rest of them forward. Fizzy's able to grab one. Down to 65, a player below watching the dropout. DeepMans has to go. He has to go now, or it could be defused all the way.
Like a well-oiled machine. Is she gonna go into this? He's got Paranoia in hand, but pulls out at the right time. Ruxic again starts off strong.
Oh, Fizzy's not going to be able to get too much done here, just being held down by Masic. Maybe if the steps are heard, the flank can be on, but even then, they just pump the brakes, and it's a wise choice. With Saw so spread out, someone's got to take it. Not bad, but again, he's going to have so much coming his way.
Yeah, Paranoia stun. His teammate is literally as far away as humanly possible. Maybe still expecting some sort of lurk on the other side, and instead, yes,
10.
He's slow walking up. It's like he was waiting for the flash and hits a wonderful shot. That's the danger man of the last round. Ruxic gone from this already, and then they just fall into a retake setup. They know they have that lockdown. He's found them the advantage. He's going to wait to see if he can catch anybody moving back in. Maybe even go back up to the heavens to have another shot from there. There needs to be a hero on the other side of things. He's got the timing right on the swing. Stun should maybe force him off the angle. In fact, it's going to be Blade Storm popped out. But Masic goes up, and it's actually cacan to hit the shot instead.
Oh, well, he's certainly getting in his face, to say the least. Lockdown in play. Very little safe space from that.
Yeah, they can't break it. I don't think they have anything to do so. Aftershock already gone. I think they had a single shot dark available to them, and now all stuck in the corner, stunned up. The util just putting them in such an awkward spot. Addicted. They even know there's a third player. Paranoia through, and then Fizzy
to get out of it.
Oh, Fizzy's feeling confident. You can see it. He might be screwed. Oh, I thought for a second he was going to get both. But the second player survives. Hunter's Fury actually perfect. Bati already managing to connect. Doesn't quite kill off a third, but well, damage seemingly already done. 2 players tagged up. They're coming in on the flank. There's no one to watch it anymore. It's free. It should be so easy. A little bit labored, but job done in the end. Oh, it's not the best. They're given an opportunity. A 2 versus 4. A chance for a Rolling Thunder, a tag up as well. There should be no opportunity left for anything to be done. DeepMans clinging to life, hoping to get something.